A live-stream variety show was filming at my family's inn. I was on site shipping a couple and grinning like an idiot. Excited, I snapped photos to share with my online girlfriend. But beside me, the young starlet's phone kept buzzing nonstop. In full view of everyone, she pulled out her phone and stared at me. Her tone was displeased. "Do you want me dating someone else that badly?" I had been in an online relationship for 2 years. That day, I eagerly sent her a photo of a young singer starlet, Youchu. "Look, she has the same name as you." After a moment, she replied, "Is it possible she is me?" I answered instantly, "Impossible." Although Youchu had never sent me a clear photo of her face, and wore a face mask every time. Just a few days earlier, when I used ordering her milk tea as an excuse, I asked the delivery guy to secretly take a photo of her for me. The woman in the photo was not pretty. Her lips were thick, and her face was a little dark. She looked 5 or 6 years older than me. According to the delivery guy, she was not tall either. At most, she was about 5'3". I was stunned on the spot. I even felt like breaking up. I am shallow about looks, after all. After I calmed down, I still could not bear to break up with her. After 2 years together, we matched well in every way. We truly clicked. I seemed to genuinely like her, enough to overlook her ugliness even. I deleted the photo, comforting myself that the delivery guy must have photographed the wrong person. She definitely did not look like that. Youchu messaged me back. "Why is it impossible?" I could only say tactfully, "I heard people with beautiful voices usually are not good looking." After I sent that, her WeChat video call came through at once. I did not answer. Then she called me by voice. I picked up. Her furious voice came through. "Why did you not answer the video call? Are you afraid that my voice sounds nice, but my face is ugly?" Guiltily, I said, "No, not exactly." Youchu gave a cold little snort. "I have been back in the country for a while now. Let us meet." Thinking of that ugly face in the photo, I honestly did not want to face reality. Dear God, I just wanted to stay safely numb in denial. "Let us talk about it later." Her voice turned cold. "Wang Feng, say that again," I said in a tiny voice. "Some celebrities are filming a variety show at my family's inn lately. I have to help out at home." Her voice softened a little. "What variety show?" "I was just about to tell you. That young singer starlet with the same name as you, Youchu, is coming to our inn tomorrow to film. The show is called something like Happy Life." She dragged out the end of her words, then said lightly, "I see." The next day, Happy Life. The production crew arrived in our small town early. The show was being done as a live stream. This episode's guests included the newly risen top idol Xiao and young singer starlet Youchu, along with 2 household name veteran actors and 1 variety show veteran. The lineup was unbelievably stacked, so the show went viral before it even aired. Very early on, a huge crowd of fans was already waiting on the video platform, ready for the live stream. When the live stream began, except for Youchu, everyone had arrived. Everyone sat around chatting. The newly risen top idol Xiao smiled, his voice gentle. Youchu mentioned it in advance. She has commercial performances these next few days, so she will not arrive for another 2 days. The live comments exploded. Xiao knows Sister Shen's schedule. Do they know each other privately? They definitely do, right? Sister Shen, hurry up and come. The Shen-Xiao ship's interactions are going to be so sweet. Ever since this variety show was officially announced, a fan-topic community for Youchu and Xiao shippers quickly appeared. The 2 stars did not have much overlap in the entertainment industry yet, but a handsome man and a beautiful woman were easy to ship. As a newly risen top idol, Xiao really was handsome in person. The dramas he starred in were not bad either. So, I had a pretty good impression of him. I hid off to the side, snapped a few photos of him, and sent them to Youchu. "Xiao is handsome, right?" She replied pretty quickly. "Is this at your family's inn?" "Yes." She sent a voice message. Her voice sounded lazy. "You have been there the whole time, right?" I bragged. "I have. Yours truly is handsome and mighty. So dazzlingly good looking, that the crew invited me to." In truth, the production team had planned to invite 1 ordinary participant anyway. Since I was the inn owner's son, that was why I got invited. "Then I am really looking forward to meeting you. You are not planning to secretly watch the live stream, are you?" Honestly, the thought of her seeing me like that on the live stream made me kind of nervous, but she said I was overthinking it. I hid off to the side again and sent Youchu photos of the other celebrities. You should know all of these people, right? She gave a soft I typed again. The one with the same name as you has not come yet. She is acting pretty high and mighty. I heard she will not be here for a few more days. I will take photos for you then. In the voice message, she gave a soft scoff. Who said I would only go in a few days? Maybe I'll be there any minute. An hour later, Youchu really did arrive. When she arrived, everyone was gathered around the table, getting ready to play Truth or Dare. When Xiao saw her arrive, he gave her a handsome smile. Youchu, you came early. Youchu nodded. Then Xiao looked at me. I startled, and instantly tore my sneaky gaze away from her. With a faint smile, she explained to everyone. The commercial performance ended early. The only open seat was beside Xiao, so Youchu naturally sat there. Xiao smiled again and said, "Perfect timing. We were just about to play Truth or Dare." Youchu's voice was flat. His warmth was met with a cold shoulder. Xiao expression turned a little awkward too. But Youchu suddenly looked at me. And this is... I instinctively looked up at her. My eyes met her bright, beautiful gaze. My heart skipped half a beat. I was just about to explain, when Xiao spoke first. He is the son of this inn's owners, Wang Feng. She looked at me, her lips slowly curving. In a teasing tone, she said, "Wang Feng." Youchu just kept looking at me like that, repeating my name once, and said nothing more. Instead, Xiao politely called me over. "Wang Feng, go get a few bottles of wine. We will need them later." For some reason, I breathed a sigh of relief. I quickly ran off to get the wine. I even took the chance to secretly snap a few photos of Youchu and sent them to my online girlfriend. "This is the Youchu with the same name as you. Look at Xiao beside her. Doesn't he look like a perfect match for her?" I brought the wine to the table and placed one bottle in the middle. Whoever it points to later has to take the penalty. The variety show veteran was also acting as the host, so he ran all our games and activities. He spun first. By pure chance, the bottle landed on me. I chose Truth, since I was an ordinary participant. The host did not make things hard for me. He only asked whether I had a girlfriend. I honestly said I did. Then I spun the bottle. The bottle pointed steadily at Xiao. My heart stirred. Here came the plot the audience loved. I quickly asked Xiao whether he chose Truth or Dare. He smiled and chose Truth. As a qualified live audience member, of course I had to help the viewers behind the screen ask the question they cared about most. I thought for a second, then asked, "Do you have someone you like?" Xiao nodded. I asked again, "Are they here?" But he said, "That's already your second question." Youchu sat off to the side. Her lazy gaze flicked over me. I pretended not to see it. At that moment, the live comments said, "This ordinary guy really knows what to ask. Ha ha ha. Is he a Xiao shipper?" He definitely is. He was this close to asking Xiao directly whether the person he likes is Sister Shen. Keep going, handsome guy. Ask again next time. We love watching this. We played for a while longer. When one of the veteran actors spun the bottle, it pointed at me again. After he asked me a simple question, I grabbed the bottle with total confidence. Brothers in the live comments, watch closely. My bottle is definitely going to point at Xiao. The bottle spun slower and slower. It got closer and closer to Xiao. I stared at it nervously. Then I watched helplessly as it spun past Xiao and stopped pointing at Youchu. "Do you choose Dare or Truth?" I looked at Youchu and asked. She looked at me with laughter in her eyes. Her voice was cool and elegant. In that instant, I suddenly felt her voice sounded a little familiar. But I had no time to think about it, because she chose Truth, which meant I could enjoy the drama live again. This time, I got smarter. I asked directly, "Is the person you like here?" After I asked that, the whole scene fell silent for a moment. I saw Youchu staring straight at me without blinking. Then she slowly spoke. "Yes." The whole place erupted. Holy crap, that is insane. I saw Xiao face turn red instantly. Looks like those two really do know each other privately. Besides me, in this whole scene, there were only two men. One was a veteran actor nearly 50, and the other was the handsome Xiao. With Youchu answering that question, it was practically a blatant announcement to everyone that the person she liked was Xiao. By then, the live comments had exploded too. Everyone was spamming that the Xiao ship was worth it. Even Weibo quickly pushed up related trending searches. Youchu, Xiao, the person Youchu likes. Youchu herself stayed perfectly calm. She leisurely spun the bottle. The bottle swayed slowly, and finally pointed at me. The corner of her mouth curved slightly. She asked whether I chose dare or truth. I had just asked her such a sharp question, so I did not dare choose truth. I chose dare. After all, I was just an ordinary participant. Surely she would not make me do anything too outrageous. Dare, right? She looked at me with a faint smile. After getting my confirmation. Fine. Then come kiss me. I was instantly stunned. I looked at her smiling, beautiful face, and asked in a daze, "What did you say?" But she repeated it word by word. I said, "Come kiss me." I was shocked and completely baffled. I lifted my eyes to meet hers. She did not look away. She stared straight at me. Xiao spoke up, breaking everyone's silence. "Youchu, stop joking around. Look, you have scared Wang Feng." But Youchu did not take the out. She only leaned lazily against the chair back, raised a brow, and asked me, "What? You don't dare?" I stared at her, while thinking to myself, this Youchu is ruthless. If I kiss her, the live comments will tear me apart. Besides, why should I kiss her? She is not my Youchu. I have a girlfriend. I cannot do this. I picked up the bottle in front of me and poured a full glass of wine. Then I said openly, "I will drink a penalty glass." All right. Just as the wine reached my lips, Youchu spoke and stopped me. "Forget it. Pour me a glass instead. Your girlfriend won't get jealous, right?" She put extra emphasis on those 3 words. She looked at me with a bright smile, as if she were in a wonderful mood. Why did this woman sound so fake innocent when she talked? I walked to her side, picked up the bottle, and poured her a full glass. She raised the glass and drained it in one go. At that moment, the live comments exploded again. Wait, what? Could the person Sister Shen likes be this ordinary guy? Person above. Anyone with eyes can tell. Sister Shen wants this man. Look closely. The way Sister Shen looks at this handsome ordinary guy is practically dripping with affection. I was not watching the live comments, so I had no idea the comment stream had already shifted. After that, everyone played for a while longer. After the host read a few sponsor lines, the live stream cut to commercials. We got a 5-minute break on set. I leaned back in my chair and messaged my Youchu. "What are you doing? Why are you not replying? Let me tell you, this Youchu with the same name as you is no good." She actually wanted me to get cyberbullied. After sending that, I felt I had gone a little too far. After all, she did change the punishment in the end. And she did not make me drink either. So I recalled the 2 messages above. I will take some photos of them for you. Beside me, someone's phone kept shimmying with message alerts. I lifted my eyes toward the sound. Just then, I saw Xiao saying something to Youchu. Youchu did not look at Xiao. She only stared at her phone screen and frowned. Seeing that, I realized a young starlet really was a young starlet. Even her frown was that beautiful. I looked away, then secretly snapped a few more photos of her and Xiao. I sent them all to Youchu. Youchu and Xiao look good together, right? I think Xiao seems to like her quite a bit. Ha ha ha. They really are easy to ship. Even I am tempted to ship them. A handsome guy and a beauty. Perfect match. They should hurry up and make it official. Once they announce it, this variety show will definitely get even hotter. I kept firing off messages. Meanwhile, Youchu's phone kept ringing too. Confused, I looked over at her. She was looking at her phone. Then I watched her expression grow darker and darker. Darker and darker. Youchu suddenly lifted her head and looked at me. Her stare left me completely baffled. I was just about to look away when she suddenly spoke. Her tone was displeased. "Wang Feng, do you want me to date someone else that badly?" The whole place went dead silent. Everyone looked at Youchu in shock, then looked at me. My jaw basically hit the floor. I stared at Youchu, then looked at the phone in her hand. In that voice that sounded oddly familiar. And I remembered what she had said earlier. What if it was actually me? If, at this point, I still did not understand who the Youchu in front of me was, then I was probably a complete idiot. She was my Youchu. In that instant, I understood. Why my Youchu sang so beautifully? Because she was a singer. I met Youchu during my junior year of university. At first, we were only gaming buddies. Every day, we played games together and chatted. Later, our feelings grew deeper and deeper. I asked if she wanted to be in an online relationship with me. She said yes. When we voice chatted, I found her voice incredibly beautiful. and I am a sucker for a good voice. So I fell for her completely. She would sing for me. A month ago, I composed a song and gave it to her. She said she would sing it to me in person if she got the chance. She had been abroad these past few years, so we had never met in person. We had never video called either. She said we would meet for real once she came back to China. 2 months ago, she returned from abroad. She mentioned wanting to meet me. I made up an excuse and turned her down. I was not ready to take our online relationship offline. Never in a million years did I expect to meet her like this, completely unprepared. A staff member reminded us that the live stream was about to resume. The host also said, "Everyone, adjust yourselves first. Whatever it is, talk after the live stream ends." Even if I had 1,000 things to say, I had to hold them all back right now. In front of the cameras, what should be said and what should not be said. I still understood that much. Youchu sat back in her chair. Her pretty face was frighteningly dark. I secretly took out my phone and messaged her. "Do not be mad. I did not mean it. I did not know it was you." She looked at her phone, but she did not reply. I sent her another kissing sticker. "I will make it up to you." The corner of her lips curved slightly. Then she typed back, "I accept the compensation, but this one does not count. But this does not count." Soon, it was time for dinner. To keep the live stream feeling real, the dinner ingredients and cooking all had to be handled by us. My family's in had a kitchen for cooking, but no ingredients. I knew the local area well, so everyone asked me to lead the grocery run. "Does anyone want to go with Wang Feng?" The host called out. No one made a sound. Youchu suddenly stood up and said, "I will go." I silently glanced at her. My heartbeat quickened a little. Inside, I felt both expectant and nervous. No way, no way. Were we going to be alone together this soon? Reality did not go the way I hoped. Xiao stood up right after her. "I will go help too." And just like that, our first chance to be alone was gone. I brought them to a supermarket not far from my family's inn. A crowd of camera operators followed us. Of course, they were mainly filming those too. There were a lot of us, so we decided on an outdoor barbecue. We bought a huge pile of barbecue ingredients. When we had finished shopping and were about to leave the supermarket, Youchu turned around and went back inside. Xiao and I stood at the entrance waiting for her. Some fans recognized Xiao and asked to take photos with him. Xiao gladly agreed, afraid I might accidentally get in the shot. I stood a little farther away from them. Youchu happened to come out then. She stood beside me and handed me the big box of mangoes she had just bought. I looked at her in confusion. She lifted her brows and said, "You said before that you liked them." The tips of my ears warmed. I said softly, "But we are live streaming right now, and there are other people here. If you buy them only for me, the audience will misunderstand." She curled her index finger and lightly tapped my forehead. "Misunderstand what?" "There is no misunderstanding." I was still afraid she would get criticized. "How about buying some for everyone?" But Youchu leaned closer to me and spoke in a voice only the two of us could hear. "I only buy them for my boyfriend." Hearing those 3 words, my face heated up. I gave in. Meanwhile, the live comments were saying, "Can someone tell me what those two are whispering about? The Shen-Xiao shippers are heartbroken. You shippers should disband on the spot. Raise the banner for the Shen-Wang ship. It is still not certain who Sister Shen likes. Sister Shen bought mangoes only for this ordinary participant. I do not need to say who she likes, right?" After Xiao's fans finished taking photos, they came over again and asked for a photo with Youchu. Before Youchu could agree, Xiao spoke first. "Then I will take another photo with you and Youchu." The fan was thrilled. Yes, thank you, brother Xiao." The young fan went ahead and stood on Youchu's left. Xiao walked over to and stood on Youchu's right. I was forced half a step back. I was just about to step away and wait for them to finish taking the photo. But Youchu suddenly pulled me back. Together, without the slightest hesitation, she shoved me between her and Xiao. The staff member helping take the photo pressed the shutter at that exact moment. It froze the image of Youchu holding my arm and also froze Xiao's stiff smile. That photo was enlarged by the production team on the live stream. Naturally, the live comments exploded again. Some anti-fans mocked Xiao for throwing himself at her. Some shippers cursed me for trying to steal attention. There were even quite a few people starting to ship me with Youchu. When we returned to the inn, the others had already set up the barbecue grill. They were just waiting for us to light the charcoal. The two veteran actors happened to be one man and one woman. The actress among them said, "We will leave the barbecue work to you young people. You old folks will just wait to eat. No problem, right? No problem," Xiao said with a gentle smile. That was what he said. But I soon realized, Xiao did not know how to do anything. Everything we bought was half-prepped barbecue food. So aside from grilling skewers, there was not much work to do. Lighting the fire, burning the charcoal, grilling the skewers. Youchu and I handled all of it. Xiao did not know how, but he was too embarrassed to do nothing. So he stood to the side and occasionally flipped the meat skewers. After flipping them a few times, he seemed to gain confidence. He smiled and said, "Grilling meat is pretty simple after all. Youchu, I will take care of these lamb skewers." Youchu gave a soft hum. The grill was large. The three of us could handle it just fine. The meat skewers sizzled and dripped oil on the grill. The oil fell onto the charcoal fire, and flames suddenly leapt up from the coals. I flipped the 2 handfuls of skewers faster, to keep the meat from being scorched by the flames. Beside me, Youchu copied what I did. She still did not forget to praise me. "Oh, so you really do know how to grill meat?" Of course. After the flames died down, the smoke grew thicker. It made me turn toward Youchu. "Look at this smoke. I love that smoky charcoal flavor on grilled meat. It smells insanely good. Just be careful not to get smoke in your eyes, little foodie," she suddenly said in a low voice. My face flushed. I stopped talking to her and focused only on the meat in my hands. The 2 batches of lamb skewers I had on the grill were done first. Were cooked by then. I sprinkled them with cumin and chili powder, then brought them first to the veteran actors who were sitting and chatting. "Thanks for your hard work," the host said. I smiled. "As long as everyone enjoys eating, that is enough," the veteran actor also said. "It tastes good. Young people these days are still pretty handy." Xiao suddenly cried out. He threw the grilled meat back onto the rack and shouted to Youchu, who was grilling beside him. "Youchu, it is on fire." Youchu lazily glanced at him. Oil dripped onto the charcoal. "Why are you making such a fuss?" I also walked over to reassure him. "Sister Shen is right. It is fine." I looked at the skewers he had thrown down. Part of them was already burnt, so I was about to flip them over. But Xiao pushed me aside. "I will do it myself." "Okay. Be careful. Do not get choked by the smoke." Before I could finish speaking, he started coughing violently again. "This smoke is so harsh." Xiao threw the meat back onto the grill again. I glanced at the meat that was now completely charred. Then I picked it up and tossed it into the nearby trash can. Poor baby Xiao, the smoke made him tear up. My heart aches for him too. Xiao was just learning piano a few days ago. He had better not burn his hands grilling meat. Let me say this quietly. I kind of think Xiao is really clumsy. Hey hater above, are you okay? Xiao is an actor. He does not work at a barbecue stall. Your fandom really thinks everyone is a hater. That ordinary guy is clearly much sharper than your favorite idol. So what if a country bumpkin knows how to grill meat? Xiao hands are meant for playing piano, not for grilling meat. In the end, Xiao sat with the veteran actors. Only Youchu and I were left busy by the grill. Wang Feng, how does this look? Did I grill it well? I looked at the potato slice in her hand and praised it. Pretty good. Personally, I like it when the texture is a little crisp. Really? Then you can have this one. Wang Feng, thank you. I took the potato slice she had grilled herself. Just as I put it in my mouth, I heard her add, "You are welcome." I did not know if it was just my imagination, but this woman's tone sounded snide and passive-aggressive. After we finished grilling all the ingredients, we sat down at one table with everyone else. It was late spring, and the weather was perfectly comfortable, neither cold nor hot. Under the flowers and moonlight, we chatted casually, ate skewers, and occasionally raised our glasses together. Just as the mood was getting good, Xiao suddenly asked me, "Wang Feng, have you graduated from university?" "I graduated half a year ago." "You graduated half a year ago, but you are not going to work. You are just helping your family look after this in." I said with a smile, "Not exactly. My work is pretty flexible." He did not ask further. Instead, he changed the subject. "You are so handsome. You must have a girlfriend, right?" I froze. If I remembered correctly, I had already said I had a girlfriend. Before I could answer, he went on, "If you do not have a girlfriend, I can introduce you to someone. A young lady from the entertainment industry would work too. They are all very beautiful." The moment he finished speaking, I felt someone pinch my left hand by my side. When I realized it was Youchu sitting on my left, my face heated up. I turned to look at her. She was staring right at me too. Her eyes were dark as ink, with no emotion showing. Someone from the industry is probably a bad idea. Do you not think so? If her hand had not been pinching my palm, I almost would have believed she was talking to me seriously. Someone from the industry would work too. The moment I said that, her grip grew a little stronger. The main thing is, I already have a girlfriend. I said that earlier. You probably forgot. Is that so? Xiao sounded deeply embarrassed. I may have had too much to drink. I am probably a little dizzy. I thought the topic would end there. Who knew Xiao would ask again? Wang Feng, your girlfriend is not from the entertainment industry, right? That question honestly stumped me. Youchu had only recently become famous, so she definitely could not be exposed as having a boyfriend. I was about to deny it, but Youchu spoke first. I heard him say just now, his girlfriend is from the entertainment industry. Xiao expression shifted. At last, he stopped pressing the question. After everyone had eaten and drunk their fill, the host suggested that Youchu, as a singer, perform a song for everyone. Youchu agreed gladly. Sure, but I need someone to accompany me on piano. The host laughed and said, I heard Xiao has been learning piano recently. Could it be so he can accompany you? Xiao sat beside her. He smiled and did not deny it. He only said, it would be my honor to accompany Youchu. As he spoke, he started walking toward the piano nearby. Youchu's tone was mild, as she reminded him, the song I am singing today has no sheet music. Xiao's steps froze. He gave an awkward smile. Your songs are all so popular. I should be able to find the piano score on my phone. The song I am singing today is a new one. That one sentence completely killed Xiao's chance to play. His face stiff, he returned to his seat. The host, however, was thrilled. He had never heard that Youchu would perform a new song on the show. In fact, when the production team first invited Youchu, her manager had agreed, but Youchu herself had refused to join the variety show. She would rather pay the breach of contract penalty than take part. The claim that she had commercial performances these days was only an excuse. The production team had planned to announce in a week that Youchu could not come. Who knew she would actually show up today? She had even brought a new song. With Youchu's current popularity, this would bring the show a huge surge of attention. The live comments were just as pleasantly surprised. Youchu's fans began celebrating in the chat. The Livestream's viewer count was skyrocketing, but I had a faint hunch in my heart. Youchu wanted me to accompany her. Sure enough, she called my name, still in that same snide, passive-aggressive tone. Wang Feng, will you accompany me? With his sharp instincts, the host smelled a trending moment. He asked pointedly, could it be that this new song with no sheet music is something Wang Feng can play? Youchu nodded. Wang Feng wrote this song. Of course he can play it. It was exactly as I thought. She was going to sing the song I had personally written for her. The song was called My Beloved. The courtyard of my family's inn had been arranged with a beautiful atmosphere. The Wisteria flowers were in full bloom just then. At that moment, I was sitting beneath the Wisteria playing the piano, and Youchu was sitting beside me, singing the song I had written for her myself. She had once said she would sing this song to me in person. Now, she had done it. At that moment, my mood was just like the melody leaping from my fingertips, bright and joyful. The song was a sweet little love song. Its lyrics were full of youth and energy. Young listeners loved that kind of song. Not long after the song ended, it climbed onto the trending searches. Right after it, Youchu and I went trending too. Most of the live comments were full of praise, but Xiao's fans and the Xiao shippers fell silent. Many of Yuchu's fans were just like Yuchu herself. They also knew how to be snide and passive-aggressive. For example, there was this top-like live comment. Where are Xiao's fans now? Your precious boy's hands are for playing piano. But Wang Feng's hands are too. Not only can he play piano, he can even barbecue, huh? Hehehe. The show's live stream ran from 8 in the morning to 10 at night. The rest of the time was their downtime. There were no cameras. By now, the live stream had reached 10 o'clock. The two veteran actors and Xiao had all gone to a nearby hotel to rest. Youchu, the host, and the other staff members stayed overnight at my family's inn. After I went back to my room and took a nice, comfortable shower, I found a missed video call from Yuchu on my phone. I did not call her back. Instead, I opened my phone to check today's trending searches. I should not have looked. The moment I did, I got the shock of my life. By then, the netizens were already convinced that the person Youchu liked was not Xiao, but me. They had even dug up some of my personal information, but I had nothing to hide, so I was not afraid of being exposed. As long as it did not disturb my real life, it was fine. Yuchu's fans had clipped out all the footage of us together. Even the video title was snide and passive-aggressive. Just look how hopelessly smitten Sister Shen is. Her eyes are practically glued to Wang Feng. I clicked into the video and watched it with great interest. Right when I was getting hooked, Yuchu's video call came through again. I answered it. Yuchu said only one thing. Come out and meet me. I nodded. By then, everyone else had gone to bed. I stepped out of my room, using the faint light from my phone. I tiptoed toward the courtyard. Before I even saw Yuchu, I heard her soft laugh. Wang Feng, are you sneaking around like a thief? Warm mood lights glowed in the courtyard. By that light, I walked toward Yuchu. I explained in a low voice. They are all asleep. I was afraid of waking them. She was sitting on the swing beneath the Wisteria flowers. It was a two-person swing. Yuchu shifted to the side, signaling for me to sit beside her. After I sat down, she turned to look at me. I looked back at her. After a long while, she asked, Am I pretty? Even prettier than I imagined before. She completely fulfilled every fantasy my looks-obsessed heart ever had. She laughed softly. Did you not say girls with beautiful voices are usually ugly? I let out dry laughs. I take it back. I take it back. First, I never expected you to be this beautiful. And I never expected to meet you like this. And I really never expected you to be a public figure. Public figures are people too. They can have someone they like. Do you not think so? Wang Feng? Why do you keep calling me Wang Feng? She raised an eyebrow. Did you not call me Sister Shen in front of everyone? I heard the meaning beneath her words, so I copied her mischievous smile. So, you are upset that I called you something so distant. You are overthinking it. Wang Feng. I looked at her and kept teasing. Still calling me Wang Feng? It is just the two of us now. Then, what should I call you? She suddenly leaned close to me, with a faint tipsiness in her breath. Baby. During our online relationship voice calls, she often called me baby. But hearing her call me that face-to-face now made my heart race despite myself. Seeing me a little dazed, Yuchu smiled and said, Not used to it yet. I have been calling you that for the past 2 years. That was true. But we had only met in person today. Are you saying the previous 2 years do not count? Of course not. I immediately refuted her. How could they not count? Those were years we went through together. 2 real, solid years. Even though we had no physical contact, the feelings between us were absolutely real. Yuchu smiled faintly. Then she asked me seriously, Do you mind that I am a public figure? I thought about it seriously for a moment. Then I shook my head. I said sincerely, I do not mind. I am only afraid that the relationship between us will affect your career. As long as you do not mind, that is enough. Yuchu stood on tiptoe. The swing began to sway with her movement. I am a singer. I sing. People who do not like it can simply not listen. Nothing else matters. That is actually a pretty good mindset. You seem different from most celebrities. She turned to look at me. So I do not mind people knowing about my relationship. Do you mind making your relationship with me public? I also turned and met her eyes. Then I said seriously, I do not mind. Her eyes lit up instantly. Then let us go public. Are you sure? I am sure. All right. Then we will announce it tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yes. She suddenly leaned closer. She rested her head on my shoulder and said softly, Wang Feng, I like you. A confession like that in the night breeze was enough to make anyone's heart melt. I reached out and held her. Then I gently stroked her long hair. Yuchu, I like you too. So much. So much. She held me a little tighter. The next day, during the live stream, in front of every viewer, Yuchu held my hand and officially announced our relationship. That move was undoubtedly another huge surprise for the production team, and the trending searches exploded. During the ad break, I secretly checked the tone of the trending searches. The whole screen was full of trending topics. Yuchu officially announces her relationship. Happy life turns into a dating show. Wang Feng and Yuchu. What made me happy was that most of Yuchu's fans were giving us their blessings. They would even defend me against the few anti-fans. I nudged Yuchu beside me with my elbow. Your fans are actually pretty sweet. But she squeezed my hand and said, "If they were not sweet, today would be the day I left the entertainment industry." Do not say things like that, baby. It is all the same to me wherever I sing. After the month-long variety show ended, my parents stormed over to the inn at once. "So this is your online girlfriend?" My mom looked Youchu up and down beside me. "Yes, Mom." My mom whispered in my ear. "Did you not tell me she was ugly?" I covered my ears, wanting to cry but having no tears left. "Mom, keep your voice down." Youchu clicked her tongue. "Wang Feng, I am ugly. It is a misunderstanding. A total misunderstanding." Not long after Youchu and I made it official, I met her assistant. Her assistant looked exactly like the person in the photo the delivery guy had taken from me. Right then, I decided to hide this ridiculous mix-up forever. Youchu quickly hit it off with my parents. In the end, she even talked my parents into agreeing to meet her parents the very next day. And somehow, in a daze, I found myself sitting in a restaurant for both families to meet. My parents arrived first. Yuchu's parents were said to be arriving soon after. Yuchu kept holding my hand. "Baby, do not be nervous." "I am not nervous. That was a lie. I am going to the restroom." Yuchu wanted to come with me. I turned her down. As soon as I left the private room, I ran into Xiao. He was still as handsome as ever. When he saw me, he froze for a second. Then he walked past me. "President Shen. Mrs. Shen. What a coincidence." I turned around instinctively. Standing across from me was a distinguished middle-aged man and an elegant, noble-looking woman. The man asked, "I am Xiao. I worked with your company before for the endorsement of this new product. I think I would be a very good fit. So I hope you will forgive me for recommending myself. I hope President Shen might consider me." The middle-aged man smiled. Who knew whether he remembered him or not? He simply said, "Little Xiao, was it? I am here today to meet my future in-laws. Whatever you need to say can wait for another day. Come on, honey. It seems to be right here." As the man spoke, he led the woman into the private room I had just left. Holy crap. Those were Yuchu's parents just now. I was still in shock. But Xiao suddenly walked toward me. "Wang Feng, you are feeling pretty smug, aren't you?" I looked at him in surprise. He went on, "You just managed to latch onto Shen Group. What is there to be so proud of?" I was completely baffled, but I understood what he meant. I just had not expected the gentle, handsome Xiao from the screen to actually say something like this to me. My celebrity illusion shattered instantly. I was not about to indulge him either. "Shen Group. So that is why you have been throwing yourself at Yuchu all along, Mr. Xiao?" Xiao's face turned as black as thunder. "What did you say? When the live stream first started, were you not calling her Youchu every other sentence? But how come I heard? My Youchu does not even know you at all. Who the hell do you think you are? You think you are worthy of criticizing me?" As he spoke, Xiao actually raised his hand to hit me. I caught his wrist in one move. "Save it. Go focus on acting your little part." After saying that, I flung his hand away. Then I stood there and wiped the hand I just used to grab his arm, as if it were dirty. At that moment, in front of the private room, the elegant, noble-looking Mrs. Shen said, "So this is my future son-in-law. So cool." My mom said, "See, I told you. My son is wonderful." President Shen said, "Do not worry, in-laws. As for Xiao, he will never work with our company in the future." My parents and Yuchu's parents had a wonderful conversation. Both sets of parents liked us very much. They were even eager to arrange our engagement right away. I quietly turned to Yuchu and said, "We are still young. Is it not a little early to get engaged now?" But Yuchu said, "I want to." Since she had put it that way, what else could I say? Besides, with such a beautiful and adorable girlfriend, I was afraid someone might steal her away. So I made up my mind on the spot. I leaned close to Yuchu's ear and whispered, "How about we get on the train before buying the ticket?" After Yuchu heard that, the tips of her ears instantly turned red. She secretly pinched me. I went on, "How can just getting engaged be enough? We could get our marriage certificate first. The wedding can happen later." Heh. "First, I need to lock you down by my side." Yuchu froze. "You mean by getting on first, you meant getting the marriage certificate first?" I looked puzzled. "What else did you think I meant?" Yuchu teased back playfully. Only the tips of her ears turned even redder. Seeing Yuchu looking so shy and adorable, I was practically dying of laughter inside. Actually, from the moment she said that, I had already figured it out. After that, I only pretended not to understand so I could tease her. I reached out and hooked her finger. Then I said softly, "The other ride you meant can happen first, too." Youchu fiercely pinched the hand I had hooked around hers. "You are awful. You are not getting on." "No way. I am getting on anyway." The end.